Just going to do a quick review and modification of this Amazon purchased inflator for this inflatable boat. This is by a brand called Oh Yes, and it's it's red because it's the model they make that is powered with your Milwaukee batteries. They make a yellow one in case you're on the DeWalt platform, and that's the type of battery you use. So it comes without a battery, but it is powered with name brand batteries if you have them already. It has this, and it comes with a couple of attachments. The problem I'm having is this particular boat has a one-way valve here, and this fitting here does not fit inside of the one-way valve. You can take the valve off the hole and inflate it, as I did earlier, and I'll show you that here. But my idea is that this could be carried on the boat, and should I need to inflate it while in the water, I could just hit it and inflate like that. So I'm gonna take, it came with a couple of attachments. This attachment here goes on the back of the inflator and essentially acts as suction. So if you were going to use this for something like sealing bags or something else you need to take the air out of, you could use this. It's essentially like using the blower in reverse. You can see there's a fan inside of there. It came with these two nozzles, and I'm going to modify one of them. So basically, I'll probably keep this one because this blower does work well for removing dust and things. If you were somebody who did automobile detailing, it'd be really helpful, I suppose. But I'm going to take this end here and modify it. And I'm going to do that by this is the Tech Sport manual pump I have, and this is the fitting that works very well in the boat that I have. I'll show you. This fitting, that'll slide right into there and make a good seal. So this is the size that I need to copy. And like, again, I'm not interested in taking this hand pump out on the water with me. So as you can see, now you can see, this is the one I want to match, and the end piece to the Oh Yes pump is too big. So I'm going to figure out what size this is by using a socket and a heat gun, and I'll be right back to show you how I do that. So 11/32 is the size that fit inside the Tech Sport manual hand pump. So that's what I'm going to use for my inner diameter. Again, this is a piece I'm going to modify. I'm going to stick this inside of here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this end off here. I'm going to stick this piece in here. I'm going to use a heat gun to push this through, which should bring this end to the size that I want. We'll see if this works. Okay, I've got a 3/8 bit here on my actual Milwaukee drill. So I'm going to drill this out, and then I'm going to try the heat gun again. that seems like a good idea. Just using some needle nose pliers to, it's like a step bit. But what I'm trying to do is form the plastic, not just cut it away, because I need it to fit inside that valve there to make a seal. Okay, I was able to pop that in. I got a bit of a crack in the side, which sucks, so see about fixing that. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry or cool down. I'm going to sand it and see if it fits. If it does, I'll probably just JB weld that. There we go. Now that the hole's drilled, the crack shouldn't go any further. Should be smooth sailing. I'm just going to sand it down a little more. So as I was editing this video, I realized the mistake in what I just did. As you can see, drilling the hole will stop the crack from spreading, but it'll also create an escape place for air, because that is not going to be inside of the valve. So I did in fact end up using some JB water weld putty to patch that hole and cover that crack. Later on, after it dried, I used a black Sharpie just so it wouldn't look so ugly.